Hello all, welcome to my channel. Let's get into the topic. So Patanjali has found a medicine for corona. After yoga guru Ramdev Patanjali and Tushar launched what he claimed is the first Ayurvedic medicine to cure coronavirus disease, Ministry of Ayush has responded to the development. The ministry has asked Patanjali to provide details of the medicine and also asked it to stop advertising it until it is examined. Ministry has taken cognizance of news in media about Ayurvedic medicines developed for COVID-19 treatment by Patanjali Ayurvedic Limited. The company asked to provide details of medicines and to stop publicizing such claims till issues duly examined, Ministry of Ayush has tweeted. So the next topic is tennis star has tested positive for coronavirus. Novak Djokovic tested positive for the coronavirus on Tuesday after taking part in tennis exhibition series he organized in Serbia and Croatia. The top-ranked Serb is the fourth player to test positive for the virus after first playing in Belgrade and then again last weekend in Zadar, Croatia. His wife also has tested positive for COVID-19. The moment we arrived in Belgrade, we went to be tested. My result is positive, just as Jelina's, while the results of our children are negative, Novak Djokovic added in a statement. Djokovic has been criticized for organizing the tournament and bringing in players from other countries amid the coronavirus pandemic. Viktor Troicki said Tuesday that he and his pregnant wife have both been diagnosed with the virus, while Grigor Dimitrov, a three-time Grand Slam semi-finals from Bulgaria, said he tested positive. There were no social distancing measures observed at the matches in either country. Everything we did in the past month we did with a pure heart and sincere intentions, Novak Djokovic said. Our tournament meant to unite and share a message of solidarity and compassion throughout the region. Health Ministry has asked India has one COVID-19 death per 1 lakh population. As against the global average of 6.04, India's one COVID-19 death per lakh population, which is one of the lowest in the world, the Indian Health Ministry said on Tuesday, and credited timely detection of cases, extensive contact tracing, and effective clinical management for low mortality rate. Till date, 14,000 people have died in India due to the viral infection, with 312 fatalities reported in 24 hours till Tuesday 8 am. While 14,933 new instances of the disease took the total caseload to 4,40,000. Citing WHO's situation report 154 dated June 22, the ministry said that United Kingdom has registered 63.13 coronavirus related fatalities per lakh population, while in Spain it is 60.60, Italy 57, US 36, Germany 27, Brazil 23, and Russia 5. In India, early detection of cases, timely testing and surveillance, extensive contact tracing coupled with effective clinical management have helped to check cases mortality, the ministry said in a statement. This is also testimony to the graded, preemptive and proactive approach of the centre along with the states and union territories have taken for prevention, containment and management of COVID-19, they added. The recovery rate continues to improve and it is 56.3% as on date, the ministry said. So far, 2,48,000 patients have recovered from the disease, leaving 1,78,000 active cases according to the updated official figures on Tuesday. According to ISMR, cumulative total of 71,000 samples have been tested up to June 22, with 1,87,000 samples being tested on Monday. Anil Ambani has said that there is no personal guarantee on behalf of Reliance Communications. Beleaguered businessman Anil Ambani on Tuesday said he had not given any personal guarantee for borrowing made by Reliance Communications from three Chinese banks against the backdrop of UK court directing him to pay 717 million US dollars to the three lenders. He seemed to indicate that he did not give a personal guarantee to India's largest lender SBI, which has moved to the National Company Law Tribunal to recover Rs 1,200 crore. In both the cases, SBI and Chinese banks, the borrowings have been done by a group of company and are not personal, he said. Speaking at the annual general meeting of group company Reliance Infrastructure, Ambani said he had only signed a power of attorney limited to exhibiting a non-binding letter of comfort to the Chinese banks when the now bankrupt Arcom borrowed money in 2012. The guarantee on the basis of which the claim was made was admittedly not signed by him. Reliance Infrastructure statement said, quoting Ambani, who is the company's chairman. Ambani, who had to rely on help from elder brother Mukesh Ambani to pay rupees 462 crore to Ericsson for avoiding arrest in a different matter last year, would be availing legal remedies available in India to contest the claims by Chinese banks. An inability to personally deposit a sum of $100 million has shut out his defense in the UK courts. As per the UK court's order, the final amount owed under the alleged guarantee will be assessed based on the outcome of Reliance Communication insolvency resolution process. Government defends implementation of BS4 vehicles. In a relief to construction and agriculture equipment vehicle producers, Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways has decided to defer implementation of BS4 emission norms for construction vehicles, tractors and harvesters for a year due to COVID-19 pandemic. Earlier, Ministry of Agriculture and companies which produces these vehicles had requested Ministry of Road Transport and Highways to defer the implementation of emission norms due to global pandemic. Since the construction and agriculture equipment have separate emission norms than other vehicles, the government has earlier invited comments for draft notification, hoping to implement a new emission norms from October 1, 2020. Considering the request, the ministry has issued the draft notification regarding deferment of BS4 emission norms which pertain to construction equipment vehicles, tractors and harvesters from October 1st, 2020 to October 1st, 2021. Inviting suggestions from stakeholders. The suggestions or comment in this respect can be sent to Joint Secretary, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, said in a statement. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video good, please like and comment on this video.